My people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Sunday and happy 29th day in the month of December in the year of 2024. Don't forget this is another last Sunday in this year 2024. And as today marks the end of this, today marks the last Sunday of 2024. So shall it mark the end of everything that makes you cry, that everything that makes you to shed tears, and everything that makes you, each time you remember it, you begin to shake, or you begin to get irritated or depressed. And it shall mark the beginning of new things in your life, new beginning, and also new open doors, new upliftment, and new prosperities. These are my prayers, and also plus other ones that have been hidden, and it shall be well with all my fans out there. As we are rounding up this year, my people, I really want to thank each and every one of us from the depth of my heart for supporting this ministry, for getting me to this level. And our prayer is that 2025 we shall attain to new heights in all ramifications. So, my people, the reason why we are here is what I'm about to read now. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos coming your way. My name is City Man. I'm Andy Anese. Oh yeah, let us go there. Northern groups reject Nigeria's government denials over alleged Boko Haram ties. On as he say, Nigeria is gradually going out of line. This is the more reason why the Biafrans all over the world, even those who never believed in Biafra, should hasten up and support this movement, because very soon international community is going to list Nigeria as one of the countries that is practicing and supporting and abetting terrorism. With these current allegations from the president, the military president of Niger, if Nigeria ever escape this one, and exactly what they are saying, there's every indices to believe on that accusation, but rather they said it's a blackmailing. What kind of blackmail? A blackmail that a president of ECOWAS, chairman of ECOWAS, is robbing body, going to bed with a country that have been subjugating his own people into poverty. France have been exploiting Africans for a very long time, since long time immemorial, all in the name of colonization. Now, the rest of the other Africans they colonized have been waking up from their sleeping slumber and said, we can't continue anymore. And they are kicking France out of their territory. And when the chairman of ECOWAS, who happens to be Tunumbu, supposed at least guide the territorial integrity of his own people that are being marginalized by the so-called French, rather, he chooses to romance them, to go to bed with them, to eat and dine with them. What does that signify? It signifies that the plan they are making to destabilize all these Africans that have been kicking them out using terrorism is exactly what is happening. And Tunumbu will be quick to jump to that offer because of Boroboro, because of looking for free money. Now, the Northerners have come out and said that what Niger president said is true and nothing but the truth. This is the more reason why Biafra must, I repeat, why Biafra must leave Nigeria by fire, by force. Because you can never cajole me to enter into what I don't know anything about. Just like they're saying the debt of Nigeria now has increasing. And tomorrow now, when the country want to disintegrate, then they will say the Southeast will pay for what they didn't consume. They borrowed all the whole money for their own selfish interests, not for the interest of the Biafrans. So if they are sharing debt, they should also go and wake their great-grandparents who have squandered those money to pay for it, because they didn't borrow to use it for any infrastructure in the Southeast, or any development in the Southeast, or any government present in the Southeast. So that's by the way. In fact, now here, I go arrest my case. Let us take other headlines. Nigeria, a terrorist state. It is unfair Cristiano Ronaldo's names clear winner of Ballon d'Or, which is Vinicius Jr. According to him, Secondary explosion caused deaths in Sokoto airstrikes, defense headquarters. And I see wetin they talk. And I see wetin they tell their fellow human being. Look at how people are born to ashes. Cows being born to death. Human beings born to death. They say it's a secondary explosion. What on a defense headquarters can be able to say? Human beings in Nigeria now worth nothing. I repeat, life of a human being in Nigeria now worth nothing. I have exhausted all my connections. Lawyer gives update on speed Darlington. Here and other headlines is what we are going to treat this early Sunday morning. So please tighten your seatbelt as we are about to take off. A group under the urges of the League of Northern Democrats has rejected the federal government's response to accusations made by the military ruler of Niger Republic. The leader of the Niger Republic had alleged that the high-ranking Nigerian officials were linked to Boko Haram insurgents, who were reportedly being armed and funded by France. The spokesperson for the League of Northern Democrats, Laden Salihu, in a statement in Abuja said, the Nigerian government's response to the accusations was insufficient and raised more questions than answers. Salihu particularly faulted the government's failure to address France's history of destabilizing regions for access to natural resources. They refused to address it. A close examination of the government's denial reveals significant gaps in the logic and credibility, Salihu said. He further stated that while the government denied collusion with France to destabilize Niger, France's documented role in Africa supporting insurgency cast doubt on this dismissal. France is the head behind all the whole terrorists in Africa because of their mineral resources. Salihu further questioned how Boko Haram and ISWAP insurgents were able to acquire sophisticated weapons, including drones, which are typically only accessible through state-sponsored channels or illicit global arms networks. He also noted that President Tinubu's leadership as ECOWAS chairman had been contradicted by growing tensions within the organizations. Several ECOWAS member states has severed ties with France, with 3 nations even leaving the regional body. He argued that Nigeria's support for ECOWAS, sanctions and military action against Niger had only worsened the situation, causing suffering among ordinary Nigerians and straining bilateral relations. Salihu criticized the government's stance against foreign military bases, pointing out that this did not address the central issue. The presence of advanced weaponry in the hands of insurgents is the main problem. He asked why Nigeria, if truly independent in its security operations, have been unable to intercept the networks or identify their sources. He also dismissed the government denials of a Lakurawa terrorist headquarters in Sokoto State, citing the documented presence of insurgent strongholds within Nigeria territory. According to him, initiatives like Operation Forest Sanity 3 are yet to deliver lasting results, raising questions about either the government's capacity or possibility complicity in the ongoing fight against terrorism. Salihu said that the federal government's response lacked concrete evidence and failed to address the core issues raised by the Niger's leader. He called for more transparent and robust approach, urging the government to provide credible answers to key questions being asked by this government of Niger. It is unfair. Cristiano Ronaldo names clear winner of Ballon d'Or. Portugal captain Cristiano Ronaldo has claimed that Real Madrid Vinicius Jr. should have won the Ballon d'Or 2024. Ronaldo spoke at the 2024 Globe Soccer Awards on Friday evening in Dubai. According to him, it is unfair that the Brazilian didn't win the award. Vinicius Jr. came second behind Manchester City midfielder Rodri, who won the 2024 Ballon d'Or in Paris in October. Rodri got the highest votes, and as a result, Vinicius and the Real Madrid officials boycotted the Ballon d'Or award ceremony. Vinicius Jr. should have won the Ballon d'Or. In my opinion, it was clear. Ronaldo said, "It was unfair. This is why I love Globe Soccer Awards. They are honest." Moving forward. Secondary explosion caused death in Sokoto airstrikes, Defense Headquarters. The Defense Headquarters has blamed what it described as secondary explosion for the death of some villagers during airstrikes in Sokoto. Daily Post records that a few days back, Sokoto state government said 10 villagers were killed and others injured after airstrike in Silame local government area of the state. However, the Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, said the deaths and the injuries were due to secondary explosion and not a direct result of the airstrike. Can you imagine the rubbish? Secondary explosion. No problem. Very soon I'm gonna go have a primary explosion. I have exhausted all my connections. Lawyer gives update on Speedy Darlington. The lawyer to the embattled singer Speedy Darlington, Stan Alieke, has accused the police of defying the court order by refusing to release his client. Nigeria News report that this comes more than 2 days after the Federal High Court granted bail to the controversial singer. Recall that Speedy Darlington, who was arrested on November 27 on allegations of cyber stalking, Grammy Award winning singer Burna Boy has spent a month in police detention. Although the Federal High Court granted him bail on Monday, his continued detention has drawn criticism from his legal team and supporters. In an Instagram post on Thursday, Alieke said he had exhausted his connections in Abuja, noting that nobody wants to get involved in Speedy Darlington's case due to his past actions. Alieke expressed displeasure over the police disregard for the court's ruling, which had instructed them to either release or arraign Speedy Darlington within 48 hours. He said we have gone to court and done everything a lawyer should do to get his client out. I have even exhausted my connections. I have reached out to my political friends here in Abuja. I have reached out to everyone. I wonder why people are trying not to get involved in this case and are saying, look, Speedy Darlington insulted us before. Akpe did this before. It is nonsense. Everyone is trying to say he got what was coming to him, and so what, according to him. Just imagine your brother being in detention for more than a month now over the fact that he allegedly insulted someone, and people are celebrating, jubilating, and saying, okay, Akpe talks anyhow. Someone even told me not to get involved because Akpe had insulted me, but I have known Akpe for over 5 years and I have been his lawyer. I know him better than the people talking online. I have no idea why the police are refusing to obey the court order and release that guy, Speedy Darlington. The court ruled on Monday that the police should release or arraign him within the next 48 hours. Okay, we don't count yesterday because they said it was a Christmas holiday, and to that extent, a public holiday, so it shouldn't be counted. Today we counted Tuesday, but it didn't count Wednesday. Today, Thursday, makes it 48 hours. Yet the police refused to grant him bail or obey the court order, either to grant him bail or arraign him before the court. Now he has spent Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Anyway, my wonderful people, now here we go take a back break. I beg, like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos coming your way. I'll be right back. Kemesiano.